Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome to the next big idea. An incredible journey of innovation, passion, and game-changing ideas. Let's see what this team brings to the table.
Good evening, sir. Actually, I'm a person who is fond of reading newspapers. So whenever I take a newspaper, I could often find some news related to farmers committing suicide. So I thought of knowing what is the reason, and I started discussing with my team. So we team members listed out some of the problems what are the farmers are facing. So we came up with these problems. So the first one is they don't get a profit and they don't have a proper awareness where the demand is, where they need a supply, and they don't have a proper transportation facilities, and also they do not have a proper technology gadget. So these are the problems we have listed out. So from this we find a few solutions for our startup. So it's like a farmers market, so where farmers can buy and sell their product through SMS. A keypad mobile is enough for this particular technique. And also we provide laboratory service where they can book appointments, they can download their report instantly. When it comes to laboratory, they do provide some schedules. So people don't follow it properly. What we will do is we will track that thing, whether they are properly following it or not. And we will be also monitoring on the next schedule, like when they have to come next. So also we will be focusing on precision marketing, like it's like the past and present data. According to that, we will be listing the things how the farmers need to practice stuff. So this is the three key points of our technique. Other than that, we also provide information related stuffs, government policies, everything will be there. It's those are the add-ons, but we are playing on these major three roles. So next one is our unique selling proposition. So we are the people who is providing SMS marketing, and we will be focusing on the native crop. To be give an example, turmeric is available in Erode. So we will be it is a non-perishable stuff. So we will be trying to export it around every places wherever it is necessary. And easy of laboratory. Then we will be assigning a village ambassador for this for delivery and stuffs, collecting details from the farmers. And also we will be contacting directly the committee peoples. They are the people who will be our direct customers here. So we will be focusing on the committees here. So we have done a market and opportunity analysis. So as for our analysis, like it states that farming has been raised to 25,173 billion in the year of 2022, and it is also stating that it will increase about 10.3% in the year of 2023 and 2028. So between that, so keeping this in mind, we have taken our SAM as like farmers who are using a digital gadgets, like a small keypad mobile is also fine. So it has stated that 61% of the people are using. So these are our target customers. So our target market will be like farmers whoever is using mobile phones, and agriculture officers and the agriculture committee people. So these are our target people here. So next we'll be focusing on our competitor analysis. So our competitor analysis we have taken for NinjaCart and eSunday and Ulavan. So NinjaCart is providing fresh vegetables and fruits, and when it comes to eSunday, it's like a e-commerce business, and Ulavan, it's like a complete app for farmers. So what we were unique among them is we were providing SMS service, and also we will be providing schedules, and we will be also focusing on native crops. So the uniqueness among them is this. And next is like how we are going to generate revenue. So when it comes to revenue aspect, we are providing freemium, like people can download our app very easily, but they have to pay certain amount subscription fee, so that they could able to access the additional stuffs like SMS kind of thing. Then other monitoring laboratory facilities, they have to pay the subscription fees. Then advertisement for farmers, we will be doing a different kind of advertisement. We will be promoting the farming equipments, farm related stuffs, fertilizer stuffs and all. When it comes to customer aspect, we will be advertising a different thing. So next one is delivery charge. As of now, we are planning to collect for 1 kilometer 15 rupees from the customers for delivery charge, just to pay our village ambassador, and we'll be also taking commission from that in the delivery aspect. So where we are trying to look for B2B contracts. So business to business like plays a very big role here. So we could able to sell a lot of amount over there. Every business per day they will be requiring more than 15 to 20 kgs. So we will be focusing on them, and we will be signing a contract for 1 year or 6 months. So they will be our fixed customer here.
So first thing is whatever that you say is supernatural. Okay, it is not going to happen what you say the way you have it won't happen. Okay, and second thing is it is too much of context and too much of people involved into it, where even one person or one team is not working, your system fails. So there should be always a systemic approach, not people dependent approach. Okay, so even you take any industries or you take any companies or even you take a college, even the principal is leave on leave, the college runs, right? It is not because of principal the college runs. It is the system that runs the college, right? So I don't find any system over here which states that advanced agriculture management system, but it doesn't have any system. First thing. Second thing, when you go for the data, that whatever that you say, that previous data, future data, or the farmer's contact number, sending them a message, are you going to send a message in English or in Tamil?
So according to their regional languages,
The people who have smartphones can address your, can be a little bit useful for you, but people who have this keypad phones, no, they don't know how to send message. All they know is green button and red button. And that's all they know. Okay, whenever call comes, they will attend and speak. Even they will not cut the call. If you have any conversation with farmers, you would have had this poor experience. You will be speaking, they will keep the phone and they will go. See, this kind of scenario is what exists with farmers. And whatever that you say will not be really applicable for current farmers, first thing. Second thing is, see, when you do a project like this, you just need to first understand the system or the people or the farming nature in India. If you go to US or if you go to any other foreign countries, like big countries, you can find farmers will be having hundreds of acres. In India, maximum number of farmers have less than 1 or 2 acres of land. Get the point, right? It is a very unorganized sector over in India, where you can't tell, like you said, turmeric is very famous in Erode. Turmeric is very famous in Trichy. Turmeric is very famous in Vilpuram. Turmeric is not something uniquely goes with Erode. But if you say like Karumbu or you say sugarcane is very famous with delta areas, or rice is very famous with delta areas, because you get abundant water over there. So that the crops will not be widely spread, and the small farmers will not likely to come into the system and all.
So your product is advanced agriculture management, which is a software product, right? So I just want to know, how do you get these ideas, all those things?
so we were like looking upon the issues faced by the farmers. So when it comes to farming, they don't have a proper awareness of what's going on around them. Like they do cultivate and they give to a distributor. Other than they doesn't know anything what's happening back of them.
Okay, so did you speak with some of the farmers in India? Tamil Nadu, you have a lot of villages in Tamil Nadu. So did you had a conversation with the farmers, all those things?
Yes.
So what was the feedback from them?
We had the conversation with the farmer through the phone call, but we haven't done any field work yet. But we had conversation with the agricultural universities, which is in Coimbatore. Yes.
Okay, so you have made only the you got only from the feedback from the universities, right? So my suggestion is that, like, go with the farmers, like get the feedback from the farmers.
When I had a conversation with the farmer, the one thing he said is, I can't do without asking my committee people. So without their suggestion, I can't do anything.
Just go meet
Yeah,
committee
so
people.
we are
Yeah.
targeting those committee peoples, and he also mentioned something. If I want to put anything into my farming field, or if I want to do anything, I need to ask suggestion to my agriculture officer in my taluk. I won't
course,
agree
yes.
with you. So he's saying that. So we are trying to target these two people.
See, first thing is agriculture officers will have a much better advanced system than yours. The problem over there is TNA. If you had a chance, you just go to TNAU, you visit their incubation. Okay, just go to that. You will see lot of people working the same idea, same product in a different name. You kept accurate. Maybe there will be a name same like your name also. You may not get surprised over there, but the thing is there are so many people working closely with farmers there. Like they have almost 750 acres of land only for farming, and they associate closely with farmers. They do all these technologies done. What the problem over here is people are not that much willing to abide, or people are not willing to be ready enough to accept the execution. See, farming is kind of not easy business, It is too much of dependent on environment. It's too much of dependent on climate. It's too much of dependent on what is the sale on that time it was. See, last year, I just give you one real example. Last year, rice was being so much dumped in India because of Ukraine war. You see, once there was a time where onions were being sold for 200. The same, if you go to market now, it will be like 10 rupees. Few months before, onions have been thrown for 50 paise in Andhra. See, this kind of unknown challenges have been the major issue for farmers. Farmers don't have issue with what they have to cultivate. Farmers don't have an issue where they want to sell it. They know all those connections better than what we know. Okay, but the problem over there is the market doesn't react the way farmer wants to react. It's like more or like farming is looking like a stock market. Like today it rises, tomorrow any bad news comes, it falls. That's how farming market also shouts to be. Okay, so how you can mitigate that area? Like what can be done? Like you can connect farmers to the rural areas, or you can connect the farmers towards the big business making restaurants or companies where they bulkly purchase it, where they can connect with farmers. Okay, so that would be much more interlinking. Like there was an application developed by one of the students from VIT. What he was doing is he's connecting all those small unorganized farmers collection. He collected at one particular date and sell it to a big MNC. Where a farmer cannot go and talk to a MNC and he can't sell with 1 acre of land. He can't sell that 1 acre quantity, right? But what he does is he have thousands of 1 acre person, and he collect all from them collectively in a single day or in a month, and then he goes and give to the MNC like Lay's or ketchup companies and all those things. So you just connect in that way so that the farmers will enhance. You showed me a graph that 10.2% of CGAR was seen. During like 10-15 years before, it was 20. Now it has reduced to 10, and now we are slightly growing from 10 to 10.2. Now we are more into service sector and all those things, So you just look into the whole picture, right?
I'm from Kerala. There's an organization for organic. I mean, the working professionals do have farming at their roof terrace, and there's a online portal, like they collect all these products, organic farming, and they collect it, and there will be a kiosk in any of the cities, and they'll be selling it through that. If you want, you can just improvise. Like, see, it should be in the market, right? So if you want to take up your product to the market, just be impressive that the investor could invest, and there should be some revenue generation, right? Focus on it. Do research. Thank you.
And now it's time for judges' opinion about the pitch. No worries, you can do better.